This is Shaun Sport in podcast form.
I'm finding it really difficult to let this MRO decision of Charlie Cameron getting off because of the good behaviour and also the fact that a good bloke tax.
Yeah.
I'm finding it really difficult. So AFL CEO Andrew Dillon was questioned about this, and there's going to be changes made by the AFL because there's there's holes in the system.
Yep.
It seems to be. But one of the issues that I have is the AFL can have a go back at the MRO.
Yep.
And they have elected not to. This is Andrew Dillon yesterday.
No, we won't appeal. We've had a look at that and we think the discretion was there for the tribunal to use. But as I said, the MRO graded it a one-match suspension. That's where we thought the right result would have been. So we'll then look at the tribunal and how we go for the rest of the year. But as we do at the end of every year, we'll review our tribunal guidelines.
Hey, Shaun, a quick reset for people that don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so Charlie Cameron was playing against the Melbourne Demons last week, and he's a great player for Brisbane. He's played over 200 games. He threw a guy called Jake Lever into the turf in two motions. There's two motions, and the tribunal and the AFL said, you do two motions in a tackle, you can really hurt someone, therefore we've outlawed it, you're going to get suspended. So Charlie Cameron's done that. He's gone to the tribunal saying, I want to challenge my one-week suspension. Eddie Betts has written him a letter saying he's a really lovely bloke. He's played 200 games and never been suspended.
And they've gone, well, wait, hold on, everyone. We didn't realise he was a really good bloke. Oh, he'll be all right. Let's let him go.
100%.
That's what's happened.
So how about this? Add this to the mix here. Currently, there are 35 players who meet the criteria
of being a good bloke.
Of being a good bloke and also have played plus 200 games and never been suspended. 35 others. So 35 others, if you're watching AFL 360 like I was last night, 35 other guys, if they throw someone into the turf...
They're a good bloke.
And they can come back and go, hey, what about me?
Well, then as a coach, so you know who these 35 people are, yeah?
Yep.
So as a coach, if you've got one of those 35 people on your team, wouldn't you just say every game, throw everyone to the ground?
Just smash them into the deck.
Because you're going to get off because you're a good bloke.
You're a good bloke.
God, it'd be good to have a good bloke on your team, wouldn't it?
It would be amazing to have a good bloke.
Wouldn't it be amazing to have a team of good blokes? To just like pile driving everyone to the ground. Everyone's going, it's all right. It's lovely fella. Have a beer with him and have a great time.
100%. Here's the other thing with the Charlie Cameron clause. So they said he hadn't been suspended in 200 and whatever games that he's played. He's been fined 6 individual times, and I know times have changed, but if you look at the 6 individual times, 3 were for punching a guy in the gut. So he punched a guy twice clearly in the gut with a fist, and once he did it with an open hand. Now, in those days, and times I played, they gave you a fine, right? So think about that. So he's not as clean as you think. And the other 3 times, he shirt-fronted or knocked somebody over, and on all occasions that I saw, he hit them in the head. So this day and age, that he would all be suspended. So he's not a clean sheet. And they've just given him...
They're not looking for a clean sheet. They're looking for a good bloke.
Sorry.
Shaun.
I keep making mistakes.
Come on.
Yeah.
I think sometimes you're just so deep in football you don't see things clearly for what they are.
It's just amazing how the AFL have gone down this track, and it's just opened up the biggest can of worms going forward for every other individual player who's not treated in the same way.
I like it. I like the fact that if you're a good bloke, I mean, I think that should extend to just like laws in general. If you're a good bloke, I mean, he stole my car, but he's a good bloke.
Yeah, I see that. One of my friends had an idea that great Australians should have the Gold Australian card.
Yeah.
And so whenever they're out, if they're at the CBO hotel over the road, they should never have to, like Dennis Lilly, who's taken, 355 wickets.
Yeah.
He should just walk in and someone should just pour him a beer.
So if you're in a bar, right, and you're just standing there minding your own business, the next minute you get bitch slapped by Ray Martin.
Yes. You should, bad luck.
It's Ray Martin. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He's all right.
He's all right.
He's a good bloke.
I agree.
I like it.
Who else, just quickly, who else should you put in the mix?
Harry, who's a good bloke that you would be fine getting hit with because they're a good bloke? Let me think. To be honest, I would say Hamish and Andy.
Yeah.
I love both of them, and if they were to slap me, I'd go, that's all right, you're a good fella.
Okay.
God rest his soul, but Steve Irwin would have had a card.
Steve Irwin, the Australian card. He can do whatever he wants.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah, he'd bitch slap you and you'd say thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should he be able to walk into the Subi Hotel and get a free beer and whatever he wanted?
Well, if he did that, I mean, yes, because it's bloody a miracle.
It is an old
Steve
pub.
Irwin was to walk into the Subiaco Hotel today, Shaun, yes, he should get a free beer. Because I'm thinking he's very thirsty.
The good bloke tax. It's a winner.
Wow.
Shaun Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.